Another wake session, another strife and another life, and they blame it on depression. Another wife is the wrong or right, and they claim me under pressure. Another tripe and a suicide, we apply the same methods. It's like we never learn a lesson. We try to lie to make it better. Then everybody scrambling now, trying to figure out what to stress her. Why didn't he or she reach out where the world wasn't helping? Why couldn't he find just a peace of mind, let the world get the best of him? They call it mental health in this. It's so weird when it comes to depression and suicide. These self-help sort of gurus try to apply the same method with a one-size-fits-all, and it never works. What the hell is this? Another fool shot up a school and we know the cat was sick. And all these dudes want to blame the tool, that's stupid as it gets. Another crew on the teletube blaming gun ownership. You can miss me with that mess, cause I ain't never shot a man. And the only time I would lay him down, he aggressing on my fam. And you like to make it much harder for me to protect all my land. Crying crocodile tears so you can just feel good at grandstand. Bro, you stupid in a trance. No matter how much you get to sobbing on TV, every single gun law is an infringement. Period. Look, I ain't just saying this just to say this. The state is a criminal, crooked organization. So you look like a buffoon thinking that you can save this. Looking to Big Daddy government every time dismay hits. These fools done killed 250 million men and women and children, all due to their ill sins over the last century. So why would I fiddle with them? This crap is not meant for me. Let that power get reeled in. They act like I can't govern myself, so they keep running for help, begging the state to monitor wealth, and you'll get thrown in a cell. Deviate, they throw you in jail. Maybe you the one that's crazy with that bad mental health. So I think you really should back up. Man can't govern himself but can rule over everyone else. That don't even add up. And every time I'm bringing this up to you, you get mad, huh? But that's the reason I remain fearless and pick this pad up. This ain't a gimmick, this ain't a joke. State and agents of it is really out there ruining people's lives, and that's the source of a lot of people's problems.
I got one question for you. Are you prepared when the lights go out? Cannon Speaks, coming up next.
No threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess. Mask off, he's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess. Mask off, he's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand.
What up, what up, what up? Happy Monday, Cannon Hotep back at it again. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. We had a great day today, despite it was raining earlier in the day here in the DMV. But toward the end of the day, it got real nice, real nice. Can't complain. Although it was a busy day for me. Anyway, like my man Kid Gravity says, any day above ground is a blessing. Gotta agree with that. Anyway, if you're new, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It lets you know when I got new content coming up. Please share this stream. Let people know we're live. If you're catching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I really appreciate the feedback. So today, I just wanted to shoot the breeze with y'all today. So, I was talking to my cousin, and we were talking about down in Texas, apparently Texas have been having rolling blackouts, right? Because they're trying to, I guess, I don't know if they're saying because of the heat or whatever, but this is from the Texas Supreme. Check out this. Check this out. Not that. You already seen that. Oh boy, here we go. Texans asked to limit electricity use after 6 power plants go down ahead of a hot weekend. Okay, this was this past weekend they're talking about, May 13th. So apparently 6 power plants went down and people were experiencing blackouts, and apparently they're still experiencing blackouts. And this has got us to thinking, right? If the lights went off for whatever reason, I don't know, nuclear meltdown, power plant going out for an extended period of time, EMP, you know, are people really prepared for that? You know, and a lot of people think that that's not, it's far-fetched. They think, oh, that'll never happen. You know what I mean? That's not true. You know, we know that Russia has EMP technology. We know that North Korea has EMP technology. China, South Korea, they all have EMP technology, including America. You know, all of these nations can hit a button and set off a pulse and cripple our grid. You know, there's a book. Let me see if I can't find the name of this book that Congress back in the day actually recommended. And somebody was when I was working for State Highway Administration in here in Maryland, gentleman, he recommended, he's like, yo, check this book out if you like stuff like that. Come to find out, the Congress actually recommended the book, and the book was exactly about that. EMP set off, the lights go out, and then all hell breaks loose. Right? So we're going to talk about what would happen in that type of situation, the things that you should have, and what to look for, the signs, you know what I mean? Those type of things. Let me see. It's called, I believe it's called Last Stand is the book. Last Stand is the name of the book, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, by William Weber. It's called Last Stand. Also, there's another series of books called it's called the Home series by A. American. Both of these novels and stuff like that talk about specifically that. So check it. Let's get into some hypotheticals. Let's talk about that. You know, see something. All right, so let's just have some hypotheticals. Let's just say the lights go out today, right? Or you driving home, the lights go out, your car cuts off, your phone's not working, all the cars and stuff around you start to cut off, shut down and slow down and come to a stop. What are the first things that are going to go by the wayside? Right? So, like we said, any car made after like 1990, if I'm not mistaken, they'll cut off, you know, because they have computer chips or whatever. Your cell phones are cut off because of the computer chips, be fried. Unfortunately, people with pacemakers or any type of electronics in their body, those will fail. Unfortunately, you know, refrigeration, stuff like that. The power grid goes down. You know, those are the things that you have to worry about when these things happen, right? Now, let's just say you're out and about and, you know, you're driving. Let's just say, I don't know, you're out. I don't know. Most people's commutes, unless you're a truck driver, most people's commutes are what, 15 to 20 miles away from their home, and your car shuts off and you don't know what to do. Now, let me tell you what I do, right? So in my truck, I have what's called a get home bag. This bag can hold me for 72 hours. Actually, me and one other person. But the fact that I'm 300 pounds, let's just say it can hold me for 72 hours. So this has enough food, has enough water, it has some makeshift shelter. Some things that I added to it was a camel. I added a water filtration system, a small one. It's a Sawyer gravity-fed water filter. I keep a nice, comfortable pair of tennis shoes in my truck. But honestly, my Red Wing boots that I wear, I could walk forever in those. But I keep a pair of tennis shoes just in case it's a long haul. I need to walk that. Keep a hoodie, just in case it get cold and stuff like that. As you all know, Canon Hotep strapped everywhere he goes, so I don't have to worry about that. And then, I would ditch my car and I'll start making my trip home, because I know that bag can sustain me until I get back home. Now, like I said, most people's commutes are about 15 to 20 miles. Now, if you drive, like I drive, I could at any given time I could be in DC, I could be in Virginia, I could be in, I don't know, Jersey or something like that, because I drive a lot. Again, that get home bag can hold me for 72 hours. It's something that I suggest you guys all look into. Either you can build it yourself, or you got places, and YouTube, I'm not being paid by any of these places. I'm this is all for educational purposes. So let me see. Here we go. So this is a company called Stealth Angel, right? So Stealth Angel has, emergency kits. So you got 1 person, 2 person, 4 person, 5 person, family, stuff like that. They have backpacks and bags again, same thing, right? So you can build your own out if you really wanted to. Let's look at the emergency kits. Let's go 2 person emergency kits. Let's just say 2 person emergency kits, right? They're pretty affordable. Like I said, this isn't a paid promotion or anything like that. It's just some friendly information from Canon Hotep. So, look at this. So you have, like, let's just say right here, 2 person emergency kit, 72 hour survival bag. Okay. They also have, I didn't know. Okay. I may have to upgrade my bag. They have a 144 hour survival bag, right? That's $149. That's not a bad deal right there. You know what I mean? It's not a bad deal right there. So let's just go into this one here, because I may be upgrading my bag. So you see you have, drinking water, right? So those things are pretty good. They're pretty durable. Emergency drinking water. That's what comes in the bag, right? You get a paracord, which is like a little bracelet that you can wear, but it comes with some really durable rope. I forgot what that's called. I guess they're iodine tablets, whatever it is they use to purify water, just in case you need to. But I keep a Sawyer in mine. Emergency blanket. This is a cool little thing. So in this little box, you got a compass, you got a multi-tool essentially. You got a whistle, you got a flashlight, you got a Kubaton, which looks like a pen, but you can also use it for self-defense. I kept the Kubaton in there, but however, like I said, I keep a nice knife, and I keep that Glock on me. Keep that Glock on me. Then next to that, you got a ferrite. I think that's what it's called, ferrite. So basically, you can take a rock or any of these objects, and you can spark, and you can make fire. So, which is awesome. I got a few of those things, and those things actually do work. You got a radio that you can wind up. The little wind up radios, you wind them up, and then you can make enough energy to keep it moving or keep it playing. It also has a flashlight on it and stuff like that. So you got I guess like what's equivalent to like hot hands or whatever like that. Some heat. Like I said, you got makeshift shelter, which if you just in case you needed to camp it out that night. If you're not going to make it home in a day, you can do that and reuse it. Gloves, tissue, fresh wipes. I don't know if I need a razor. I don't think I'll be focused on fucking shaving my face if I'm trying to get home. And you got a little first aid kit, which I upgraded the first aid kit in there as well. You know, they come in different cool little colors for the bags or whatever. You can see that at the bottom. But I think this thing here is a must. It's a must. You know what I mean? You guys, you know, I suggest everybody get a bag to keep in your car, just in case. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space. It's really not a big bag at all. You know, it's not heavy. You know, it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. You can put it in your trunk or whatever. Off to the side, you set it and forget it. You'll never know it's there until you need it. You know, like I said, what you would want to add to this also is, like I said, a nice comfortable pair of shoes. You know, you got some women out here that wear their heels, or people that wear, you know, hard bottom shoes. I'm sure you ain't trying to hoof 20 miles in some hard bottoms. You know, you want some nice comfortable, you know, whatever you're gonna throw on your feet. So keep a nice comfortable pair of shoes in your trunk. You know what I mean? Something that you don't really wear no more, but you know they're comfortable. And if you need to get home, you can get home. That's another thing I forgot to mention. So down here, they have these little Rice Krispie treat type things. They got like 3,200 calories in them or something like that in the bars. They taste like Rice Krispie treats, apparently. You know, that's to sustain your energy. You know what I mean? Like I said, this bag is only made to get you home or get you to where you need to get to. You know, until you can, you know, get to where, you know, wherever your main source of food and water and things of that nature are. Now, once you get home, the lights are still out. You know what I mean? Let's just say the lights are still out. First, let's hold on. You know what? Let's go over to the chat first for it. Continue. We got Poppin' Eyes Shelly in the building. What's the deal? What's the deal? We got Handy Bob. What's up? Good evening, sir. We got Super Carlo in the building. Yeah, it's not a bad price, right? My man Shooter 305. Bug-O bag is a must. It is a must. Is a must. That's why I started with that. Urban Arson. Red Going Home by A American. Yeah, yo, it's a great series, yo. I love it. I love it. I actually bought the entire series. Urban Arson. It's about an MP attack. Yep, and a man having to walk home 300 miles to his family. Yes, 100%. 100%. What up, Amar Wilson's in the building? You know what I mean? Shooter, MREs, ramen, Jetboil. I always use them when I hike. Food rations are needed for excess movement. Yes, and calories burned. That is correct. So like I said, guys, right? You get home. The lights and shit are out, right? Now, once you get home, you know, like me, I got family. I got a wife. I got 2 kids. I need to make sure they're good to go. Now, we all know we ain't got to worry about self-defense, right? We ain't got to worry about protection. But what we do need to worry about is eating, right? We need to make sure we got potable water. We need to make sure that we got food, okay? Now, you can go to the grocery store, and I always suggest this, right? Because, you know, why? Like, I never understood brand name grocery stores. It's just like whatever, you know what I mean? Now, certain things I will say that I will go to another store if, you know, like for example, like meats and shit like that. But for example, I filled up a bunch of totes when the whole pandemonium first started. I filled up a bunch of totes, right? A bunch of totes with canned goods. I got fruit, canned vegetables, right? Canned meats. You know what I mean? Filled up with that at Aldi's. Filled up 2 totes. I think like each tote I filled it up completely, $60 each tote. With a bunch of canned goods and stuff. Oodles and noodles. Ramen noodles. Cup of noodles. Easy stuff that you can cook. All you need is a little bit of water. You know what I mean? Now, when it comes to water, you can get, you know, you can fill up a bunch of jugs of water. Make sure that, you know, at a certain point you want to kind of replenish the jugs of water if it's not sealed. But you want to make sure that water's potable, which more than likely the water that you put inside your jug of water or your bottled water is potable. some people are like, well, don't we need spring water or purified water? You can go with spring water. Purified water is not bad either. If you need minerals, you can sprinkle a little sea salt into your purified water and get the minerals you need. It's not that big of a deal. However, you just want to make sure you got water. Another thing is salt. You want to make sure you got salt, and I would suggest just like sea salt or something like that. You want to keep your electrolytes up. You know what I mean? What I've started to do is buy liquid IV. Keep bags of liquid IV on hand just in case you need it for, like, just to say if this shit happen in the summer, you know what I mean, and it's hot, you ain't got no air conditioner, no fan, no nothing running, right? You want to do that, right? But like I said, you want to go to the grocery store, whatever grocery store your choice. You want to get oodles and noodles or something like that. You want to get canned goods, canned meats, canned vegetables, canned fruits, stuff like that, right? You want to get water. Stock up on water as much as you possibly can. Also, get a water purification system. Like I said, I have the Sawyer gravity-fed one. It's good for, like, correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows, 300,000 gallons or some shit like that. You know, you want to make sure that you got enough water. Now, if you got it like that, well, you can save up a couple bucks. You can go to Harbor Freight, Tractor Supply. You can go to Lowe's or Home Depot. Get yourself a generator. Get yourself a generator. If you can afford to get a quiet generator, right? But get yourself a decent generator. You know what I mean? Something that you can use the generator sparingly if you need to. Now, what I will say is that I gave this a lot of thought as far as the generator is concerned. Is that it's gonna, like, after a while, the generator might draw some unwanted guests. So be prepared to have to, lock that thing down. You know what I mean? Chains, I don't know, make a cage for it or something like that nobody can get into. Make sure you keep at least, I would probably say at least, if you can, because most of us have lawnmowers, keep at least 10 to 15 gallons of gasoline on hand. That'll take your generator a long way, especially if you're using it sparingly when you need it. You power it up when you need it. Now, pro tip, if you get the right generator, you can get a cord that backfeeds your house. You can plug it into the dryer vent or the dryer outlet. You turn off before you do that, turn off every circuit breaker, including the main breaker on your box. Then plug it in. And then what you want to do is hit the main breaker and then only turn on the circuits you need. And that generator, as long as you got the right generator, that can put that type of wattage out, you'll be good to go with that. It'll make it a lot easier for cooking. You know what I mean? Maybe get some light every so often if you needed it, because, for kids and stuff like that. A myriad of things that you may need a generator for. But just understand that that's going to be one of those things that a lot of people are going to be looking for. So you got to be ready to fight for that. So let's see what we got going on here. Ahmad says, proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. 6 P's of survival. Urban Arson, 25-year shelf life solution, 5-gallon buckets with lids. Mylar bags, yes. For the 5-gallon buckets, oxygen absorbers, yes. So like, what the hell is that shit called? My mom uses it for her basement. I forgot what it's called. Damp red or some shit like that, if I'm not mistaken. You can use that as well. But yeah, oxygen absorbers to put into the bags before you seal them. Yeah, with a sealer. Buy bulk beans and rice. Facts. Yes. Beans and rice are cheap. You know what I mean? Those things you can get for dirt cheap, even now. You can get that for pretty damn cheap. Actually, right now, in my kitchen, I have, I got a bunch of fucking rice sitting under the sink in tightly sealed containers. And it's the good rice too. It's that yellow rice. That shit's delicious. What up, Kid Gravity? He in the building. Urban Arson, 6 months of food per household member. Yes, is a must in these crazy times. He's right. And like I said, it's tough, but what you want to do, right? We spend a bunch of money on dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like I said, you can go to Aldi's right now. It might be a little more expensive. Instead of $60, it might be $80. But you can fill a tote up, you know? Instead of filling a tote, take $40, buy a bunch of canned goods or whatever, you know? I'll show you another I'll show you another alternative if you got it like that. You know what I mean? However, yeah, do what you got to do, people. Something here. All right. Yeah, so let me see. All right, here we go. Let me see what we got going on here. Kid Gravity, I have enough water filters for months. I hear that, bro. I hear that. Not a bad idea to have 3 right now. Water filters is on my list. Yeah, they're cheap, y'all. Them Sawyers, like I can get them on. Even the smallest one, the little to-go one, like I got in my bag. It can produce a lot of clean water, whole lot. Solar generators, yeah, that's smart too. Solar generators, yes. I was gonna get to that. My brother has a whole system that he set up just for his truck. He said it is easy. It's easy to transfer it over to like the house for a quote unquote solar generator. He loves doing shit like that. But yeah, you can definitely do a solar generator. Definitely. It'll also keep you under the radar, and your neighbors won't really know. That hey, they got power over there. Keep the curtains drawn. Keep your curtains drawn. Shoot at 305. The solar generators are going as low as $300. Yeah. I got a friend actually, right? Him and his girlfriend, they got a bus, right? Like a school bus. Bought a school bus. They turned it into like a house or whatever. And they was telling me that their entire bus is powered, with the exception of the diesel that it costs to drive it. Like as far as like electricity, it's completely powered by solar panels. And these fucking paper thin solar panels look like fucking posters. It's amazing with those little solar panels and how much power that they can generate. It's crazy, you know what I mean? But yeah, definitely. And they said it didn't really cost them that much to do it, Let me see. Handy Bob, life straws are great for go bags. Cheap, light, and last a long time. That is true. Yes. Life straws are a great option as well. They're a great option as well. Walkie-talkies, ham radios are key too. You have to get certified for the ham. Yeah, I heard you gotta get certified for ham radios. That's one thing I don't really have any information, or I'm not an expert on. I got a neighbor that has a ham radio, and I think he is certified. I gotta talk to him about that. But yeah, walkie-talkies definitely. Also, what I would say is try to, like, you can go on YouTube and find out how to do it. Build a little Faraday cage to put your stuff in. Some sensitive items that you don't want to get fried. It's just some shit like that happen, right? Let's just say the EMP blast goes or whatever. You want to do that. Kid Gravity says buying rice and oil from the Caribbeans. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Shoot at 305. Yeah. Seed banks and fertilizer. That is a great investment, especially for people that know how to grow. You know what I mean? Seed banks, fertilizer. You can go to, fucking Walmart. Tractor Supplies. Stock up on like seeds and fertilizer, man. It's simple. That's true. Ahmad says he's been researching local gardens and neighbors with big backyards to start a community growing. That's facts. I hear that. Right next to a neighbor, they share with us all the time. They got a little a garden on the side of their house, you know. And like I said before, he's gonna get with me and help me to be a little more proficient with growing. And he's gonna help me start a garden of my own right here next to my house. That'd be great to know how to do, you know. See me, you know, and then, you know, if you got a little community like Ahmad said, I'm a hunter. There's fucking deer all over the place here. There's shit like that. You know, I'll trade you. I'll give you a quarter of this deer for, you know, some veggies, whatever, you know what I mean? Definitely. Yes, lithium batteries. Now with the batteries, that go, like, I'm not gonna say it goes without saying, but you want to keep, you know, flashlights on hand. You know, you want to keep your batteries on hand, especially if you got like little, I don't know, stuff to keep your kids occupied, you know, because they're going to get bored in this dystopian apocalypse, you know. But you want to definitely keep batteries on hand for things that you may need down the future. Always keep batteries on hand. Handy Bob, make sure you stock them on spices, etc. You'll be surprised how little garlic, salt, and pepper can boost your morale and make food more palatable. That's facts. That's facts. If the fucking Liver King can fucking eat raw liver with fucking what he eating it with? Maple syrup and salt, and he happy, you ain't lying about that. You can get a basic ham cert for like $65. Huh. That right. The test is easy as long as you study for it. It's not hard though. That's what's up. Handy Bob with the knowledge. Jimmy Doss, yep, find like-minded people in trade is awesome. Bullets, bullet molds, and powder aren't bad to have either. Yeah, sometimes that fire, yeah, that's true. That fires arrows. That's true. Actually, I got a guy, right? He said he could take, I don't know if I want him to do it, dog. I got a Ruger 1022, right? So I got a Ruger 1022. Check this out. Right now, this was a part of my you know, must-have list for when the lights go out. It's a little 22 long rifle, dude. This is one of these guns where this is a multi-purpose gun right here. A little semi-automatic little rifle, man, with a nice little scope. It's good out to 100 yards. He's turning these into arrows. He's turning these into firing arrows. He showed me how it worked. He had some video where he shot a deer with one of the arrows coming out of one of these 1022s. I thought that was pretty fucking cool, and I want one. I want one. I'll show y'all this. Gun's not loaded. I want one, yo. I want one. But I don't know if I want to part with this 1022. And 1022s right now are hard to find, so I really don't want to get rid of this. But yes, you can modify certain guns to shoot arrows. Let me see. Demon ass says we had Mad Max already. No, yeah, I was just sitting around thinking about it. So, like I said in the beginning, Texas, they having blackouts right now because 6 of their power plants are down, and it's fucking hot down there. It's fucking hot. Also, what I would suggest is if you can, on that device that you put in your Faraday cage, try to download some how-to videos. Download some how-to videos because the internet ain't gonna work. Download some how-to videos on certain things that you may need to know how to do should this happen. Urban Arson CMG 22 long rifle bolt carrier group kit can be used to replace your AR-15 bolt carrier group. So so you can shoot 22 long rifle out of them for practice or small game hunting. That is true. Yes, definitely. I be having rabbits and stuff running around here too. They can get it. Rabbits is delicious, you know. Now, like I said, if you got it like that, take you over here real quick. Check this out. So you may have heard this on some other YouTube channels and stuff like that. Again, I'm not being paid by none of these people. I just think these are good products. You know what I mean? My Patriot Supply. You know, they have a lot of the shit that you need. You know, look at this. They got sprouting seeds. They got air purification. Different survival items like survival gear, cooking gear and tools, stuff like that. Emergency food, you know, long-term food storage, stuff like that. Let's see. So, look at this. For $800, almost $900, which is pretty. I mean, for 3 months of food, it's not. I guess that's not too bad. That's 3 months of food right there. For $8.97. You know, you could use this to supplement what you already have. Like I said, this is if you got it like that. You know what I mean? So, like for $59, you can get a black bean burger mix bucket. I mean, hey, gotta do what you gotta do. But you know, 60 servings. That's not bad. They got everything in here, man. Holy shit. Even got box of water. You know, they got a lot of shit in here. But like I said, if you got it like that, you know, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, you know what I mean, of emergency food, 2,000 calories per day. You know, I'm sure that you can find some stuff somewhere cheaper somewhere else. I'm just saying, you know, if you got the means to do it and you can put this away, and it's got a 25. I think it's good for 25 years or whatever it is. You know, go for it. You know what I mean? Oh shit, we got Jay Pylon in the building, and we got Big Poppy in the building. What's the deal, guys? I'm happy you guys could join us. Happy y'all could join us. We just talking about the apocalypse. But if you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please, everybody, share this stream. Let people know we live. Share this stream. Oh, is that right? Costco got them on sale right now with 122 servings for $57. You talking about like these little these things here? Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna look at that. Which the main thing you want to make sure you can feed your families. Now for people that have medical issues, stuff like that. People that would, you know, to take insulin or take some kind of, you know, medication that's got to be refrigerated. The generator is a must. You got to be able to keep that stuff cool. You know what I mean? You got to run the refrigerator, or you want to, like I said, go like, you know, I said, and people in the chat said, go with the what's it called? The solar panels. You know, solar generators. You want to go with that to keep that stuff cool. You know what I mean? You hate feeling doomer vibes. I feel you, bro. You know, it's what you want to do. You know, but you know, I hate feeling it. I hate thinking about it. But at the same time, I got people to look after. I don't got just me to look after. I gotta look after my family. So I gotta make sure they can, you know, survive. You know, luckily none of my kids got any health issues, and I'm happy I don't have any health issues. But you never know, it can happen. You know. Oh shit. Okay. Check this shit out. So the price is a little higher in my area than I guess in Ahmad's area. But Ahmad, you close to me, ain't you? Anyway, so check it. So this Costco right here, Nutrient Survival, 122 serving emergency food supply. So it's $200, 122 servings for a family of 4 for 72 hours. Huh. Okay, that's not bad. Contains 19,820 nutrient packed calories total. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that Costco had shit like this. They got powdered vitamin milk, maple almond grain crunch, chocolate grain crunch, Okay. Triple mac and cheese. Triple cheese mac. Southwestern medley. Party apple cinnamon oatmeal. Huh. Okay. Huh. How about that? Okay. Okay. That's not bad either. That's not a bad option right there. It's not a bad option at all. That's what's up. So now y'all know. And no one is half the battle. But yeah, so now you got all your stuff stored up, right? You got your food, you got your water, you got your generator, you got your gas, you got everything to keep you and your family sustained for the long haul, for at least 6 months. Let's just say for at least 6 months, right? Right? However, your neighbors don't. Your neighbors ain't got shit. Your neighbors didn't prepare. Your neighbors are starving, right? Your neighbors is desperate. Your neighbors going door to door, robbing other neighbors. One of the biggest things you need is protection. It's protection. Now, like I said, I don't got a problem with that. Right? Not only can I shoot, my wife can shoot. Right? And she can operate everything on this wall and the other shit that y'all don't see. Because that ain't all I got. Got a lot more shit than that. Right? Invest in protection. Invest in a gun. Go do whatever you need to do. Get yourself a nice handgun. Get yourself a nice rifle. Right? They're trying to do away with our guns. They're trying to confiscate stuff. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of people that are afraid of guns. A lot of people that voluntarily don't have them because they feel like, what's the need? When you got some hungry neighbors trying to beat down your door and take your shit, then you find out real fast what you know why you need one. You know? Also, when thinking about getting a gun, understand, don't get some exotic shit that takes some crazy ass bullets, right? Like, for example, my beautiful Ruger 5.7. It's so cool. So smooth. Nothing in the gun, guys. So smooth. Got my flashlight on it. This shit is just tits right here, right? Takes a cool ass 5.7 bullet. It's a fucking AR round coming out of handgun, right? However, this gun wouldn't be practical because the rounds aren't readily available for this. So while I do have rounds for this, right? It does me no good when I run out because it's not a common round. It's just, it's a great gun. It's a great shooter, but at that point, it'd just be a novelty, right? Now, my Canic TP9 SFX Elite, right? It's a nice gun, great shooter, fucking light trigger, look. It's just there. It's just amazing, right? Anyway, 9mm. 9mm would be one of those rounds that are readily available. You'll be able to find 9mm almost everywhere. You know what I mean? When it comes down to it. Even people that reload, you know, doing all this shit, I'm sure 9mm be that. Now, I also have my wonderful AR-10 here, right? My wonderful AR-10 308, okay? Fucking fantastic gun. Great rifle for hunting or whatever. It's just a do everything gun right here, right? unfortunately, 308 is fucking expensive. It's about $1.50 a round, something like that. However, my AR-15, these bullets will be readily available. Better find AR-15 rounds almost everywhere, right? You know, like I said, you saw my 1022. I got a 12 gauge shotgun in there. Also have another 22 long rifle MP5 clone. I have a Chris Vector, that's 9mm Glock magazines. I also have a Strabog 9mm. I have a bunch of other 9mm guns that you haven't seen. All right? Get something to protect your chicken, your family, your food, all of that shit. You know what I mean? So make sure, because it's going to be neighbors that aren't ready. It's going to be neighbors that are going to get desperate. It's going to be neighbors that come for your shit. Make sure you prepare for them. Shit we got going on here. Here we go. Andy Bob says a Bofang handheld radio on Amazon around $60. Okay, I hear you. Okay. Jay Pylon got a great point. Rain barrel for water. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And a camper stove. Yeah. You know. Yeah, you want. Yeah, that's a good point, shooter. You know, it's gonna get to a point. Like I said, it's gonna get to that point. You know, you guys gonna have to stand guard. Everybody can't be in the house sleep. Somebody gonna have to stay up through the night. You know, take shifts. You know. Now, what I would encourage is if you can, try to get to a less populated area. You know, like I was talking to my wife, I said, look, some shit go down. We not staying in this neighborhood. We're not staying here. We gotta get the fuck out of here. I don't want to have to shoot one of our neighbors in the ass because they coming to get our food. You know what I mean? He got his thermal scope ready. Amar, kids are going to be the biggest threat because they'll gang up first. I agree, especially in a lot of these low-income neighborhoods. That definitely will happen like that. You know, it's a documentary on YouTube called After Armageddon. Check it out. I might check that out. Jimmy Dawes says fire gun shooter 223-556-762 by 399mm are most common. That's true. That's facts. That's facts. You know. That's right, Amar. 22 ammunition is light and easy. That is true. Yes, and ammo continuity is a must. Ammo continuities is a must. William Overton, welcome. Air rifles are perfect. Quiet pest control hunting. Yes, 25 caliber bigger. Yeah, yo, they coming. Yo, these air rifles doing some serious work. I seen something where I think somebody had an air rifle, took like 2 hogs out with that joint. Shit was crazy. Air rifles ain't no joke. And everybody can get an air rifle, even felons. And if it can kill 2 hogs, it'll put a motherfucker down too. What up, Natasha? Welcome, Natasha. Kawhi 6'9" in the building. Portia Anderson. That is true. If you got that, if you got a to-go RV, that is yeah. This is another thing for people that I don't know if anybody that live close to like DC, Maryland, Virginia. I don't know what your laws are or how it works in your state, but school buses aren't that expensive. My dad, he bought a school bus and he renovated and turned it into an RV. I think he did everything for $14 grand. The bus itself was only $5 grand. It was a 2005 fucking cheese bus with air conditioning, diesel. It had, you know, damn near new, because the engine was replaced just before it. So every 12 years they got to replace the buses. It don't matter what shape it's in. So they could have a bus that just had a brand new engine and transmission dropped in and some more shit. If that shit 12 years, they have to sell it. 12 years old, they got to sell it. You know, they got some of these buses are four-wheel drive too. You know, RV, camper, you know, bus, yeah, those are great options where you can just drive off the grid, live off the bus. Like I said, my friend and his girlfriend, they got a fucking bus where it's the power is by these paper thin solar panels. You know, it's diesel, and they can pick up and go whenever they want to. You know, that is true. You know. Yeah. Them air rifles ain't no joke. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, so this is just, you know, I'm just spitballing, giving you guys ideas on how to prepare yourselves for an issue. This could be with a natural disaster. This could be because of an attack. This could be because of anything, you know, Mother Nature or whatever, you know, but you want to be prepared. You want to be prepared for stuff like that, especially when you got children, especially when you got a family. You want to prepare for that stuff. You know, I don't want to watch my family starve. You know what I mean? I can't do nothing about it. You got to be prepared for those things. You know, especially now we trying to give money to, you know, to this war effort, right? And old Poots already told us if we get involved in any way, we gonna regret it. We don't know what he mean by that. You know what I mean? We don't know what he mean by that. So, you know, it's always good to prepare for stuff like that. You know what I mean? Especially with this great reset. And I said it before, in order to reset something, you got to crash the system. And that's what they're trying to do right now with this inflation. You know what I mean? You got a baby formula shortage. You know what I mean? You got chicken shortage because of the bird flu. You know, you got farmers culling their cattle because they don't got enough people to process it and all that other stuff and get it out to the stores and stuff. You know, and I still got a feeling things gonna get worse before it gets better. But you want to be as prepared for it as possible. You want to be prepared for it as possible. You know what I mean? And I know there's a whole lot more people out here, you know, that's a lot more, knowledgeable than me when it comes to this. I know that what I've done to prepare my family, I'm sure I can do a whole lot more. I even found myself watching Doomsday Preppers reruns on YouTube. But fuck, they got great ideas. You know, apparently you can preserve eggs with olive oil. Like, that shit's fucking amazing to me. You know what I mean? But, you know, these are the things that I think about sometimes. You got to think about a few steps ahead. If things are to happen, what will I do then? You know? You know, that's all. But that's all I got for y'all tonight. I just want to touch base with y'all and talk to y'all about this stuff. I want to put this on your mind. I mean, hopefully, you know, I got some people out here that's like, damn, maybe I should prepare for something. Should something happen, you know? And it's okay. It's just preparing. Not to say something's going to happen, but just in case something does happen, at least you got some type of like buffer between you and fucking starving or whatever. You know what I mean? I just want to see you guys thrive, man. Especially in Joe Biden's America. Handy Bob says city prepping. I hear that. Big Poppy said pray for the best, prepare for the worst. That's facts. Portia Anderson says Canadian Prepper is a good channel. I'm gonna check him out. Actually, you know what? I do watch Canadian Prepper. I know exactly who you're talking about. I got a couple of ideas from him. Yeah. Urban Prepper, that's true. Okay, I heard him too. No problem, Shooter. Appreciate you, Handy Bob. Huh, that's a good idea, Portia. To be honest, this summer, dehydrate all things you need. I'm trying to learn canning. I'm about to learn how to do canning and do dehydrating shit like that. You know. But anyway, I digress. Anyway, it's getting late and I'm getting tired. I've been up since like 6 o'clock this morning. I need some sleep. Anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed the little chat we just had. I hope, maybe I got to some people that's like, you know what? Yeah, maybe it's time to just start preparing for some things that may possibly happen in the future, And if it don't happen, then it don't happen. But if it does, at least you be happy that you were prepared. So, anyway, it's Cannon Hotep saying, stay safe, stay well, stay strapped. Don't forget the canned beans, y'all. I'll holler at you.